Hello and welcome to episode number 37 of the PT Central podcast, Getting Real with Jazz and Nick. And we're your hosts for today. And today we're tackling a very interesting topic, shake diets, meal replacement diets, all of those kind of diets. I'm not going to name the names, but you know which ones I'm talking about most likely.
They drive us all crazy.
Yeah. And in the fitness industry, you hear a lot about them. There are so many out there. It's sad. That's unbelievable. Right. And they're just literally there to make money.
So, what sort of things have you said to your clients when you've heard that they're on a shake diet, and how do you approach it, and how shouldn't you approach it?
Yeah, so today we're going to talk about how do you overcome a client that wants to go on a shake diet or is on one. And I've learned the hard way. I will admit that I failed with this really horribly one time, and I ended up offending a client really badly. She told me that she was on a meal replacement shake diet, and I just thought, what? You're crazy. People usually lose all the weight and then gain more of it back straight after they hop off the diet. Yeah. It's so stupid. You should do our nutrition program. And the way I approached it, being very early in my career, she got really offended. She's still a member with us now and actually has had much more results on our nutrition program successfully now and kept the weight off. But the way I first originally approached that, now quite a few years ago, was the wrong way. So
yeah,
I learned the hard way.
So when it comes weight loss for clients, as you know, is quite for some people they're not they're not secure about it. They're embarrassed. They're ashamed that they have to do something. They feel like they're not quite normal. They should just be able to eat healthy and be skinny, and they can't. They can't do that. They feel like they can't. They can, but they feel like they can't do that. And it's a big shame around the whole diet thing for a lot of people. So then when we say to them, that's the silliest thing going on that diet, that's not successful, that's not the way to lose weight, they're instantly like, because they're already feeling shame and embarrassed and insecure about what they're doing. So as a trainer, we've got to keep in mind that these guys, keep in mind their current feelings, and try to be very gentle when you do approach the topic.
Yes, definitely.
How would be a different way you think, Nicole, that you could have gone about that?
I guess because since then I've obviously come across many other people that are on shake diets or lap bands and stuff like that, and so I guess now I just ask, how's it going for you? How are you finding it? I don't really share my strong opinions about them. I just mainly ask questions and be like, that's good, I hope you have success with that. We all need to take steps towards weight loss somewhere.
A healthier lifestyle.
Yeah, I'm always here to chat if you run into problems, and I really keep those doors open.
Definitely.
They don't want to hear from me at that point that we have an amazing whole food nutrition program and meal plans that I can get you. They don't want to hear that right then and there. But later on when they run into troubles, they do want to hear that.
What they're doing is okay. And they want to feel like they're being supported. But also too, while you're supporting them, you can kind of say, like Nicole said, how are you finding that? Are you having any issues? And then you can say, we do hear from people it's quite hard to stay on a shake diet because you're starving.
It's restrictive and don't have real food.
And they say, I didn't last yesterday, or I had to eat something by lunchtime. We hear that's quite common with those types of diets. People find it hard not to eat. And those subtle little hints that are just a little bit assertive but not opinionated are so much more nicer for the client to hear, and it makes them feel okay with what they are doing. That you accept them as they are, and then if they feel you accept them as they are, they're more willing to come to you for advice.
And they're more willing to open up to you when something goes wrong. It's not
It's
going to be like, well, I told you so,
Yeah, that's right. So the biggest hint, I think, the biggest tips that we can give in regards to that is be accepting of them as they are.
Yeah. Same with anyone in any situation. You need to come from a place of love, I believe, and that's the only way to ever motivate someone to change.
Regardless of what your opinions are, be supportive, and basically coach them through that whole process and let them find out for themselves in a way as much as they can, as much as you can let them. Let them experience that, and when it all comes down, you'll be their trusted advisor and support person that they will turn to, and then obviously that's where your services can get the biggest grounding for them.
Yeah. Cool. Well, I'll talk to you later tomorrow.
Bye.